Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Judean's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the two Walking Dead spinoffs that have been announced with both Daryl and then Maggie and Negan. Will these shows have anything to do with the search of Rick, and will these shows give us finally an answer on where Rick has been? Alright guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Daryl and Carol spinoff slash the Maggie and Negan spinoff titled Isle of the Dead. I want to get into a little bit of information that we did get from Norman Reedus recently regarding his spinoff, and as well as some of the other spinoffs that we're going to be seeing in the Walking Dead franchise after the main show is done. So I wanted to go ahead and break that down and talk about it for today's video. So the search for Rick, and will they find Rick? Now, what do I mean by this? Well, here's the thing. Norman Reedus has been in a lot of interviews recently, and a lot of people have asked him about the new series. Obviously, if you're not aware, we're going to be getting the Daryl series, which will be filming in Europe, which will not have Carol in it. It's just going to be a Daryl series for now, as well as the Isle of the Dead spinoff, which is going to be filming in New York with both, Maggie and Negan. So these are the two, big spinoffs that we have going right now. And those are the ones that we're going to be seeing in the future after the main show is done. Now, one of the big things that we've been asked about, ever since, is, what is going to be their mission? What is going to be, the reason why these characters are, in splinter groups? Why is Daryl out on his own? Why are Negan and Maggie out on their own? There's a lot of mystery behind it. And we had heard recently from Lauren Cohan on Talking Dead, where she mentions that her and Negan are on a very important mission. So, again, what is that mission about? We really have no way of finding out until we watch 11C, or at least until we watch this series, what exactly their mission is, right? But, obviously, they're on their own mission, and now I've heard Norman Reedus talk in interviews recently where he's asked about what it is, and he continues to mention, and I quote, "We will see Daryl go to a very different place," obviously, Europe he's talking about, and he mentions how we may or may not see some old friends appear in this series. So, okay, now that is a huge piece of information. Old friends that may or may not appear in this series. Because, again, this really then starts to make you wonder, what could this be about? Now, here's what I think is going on. Obviously, Negan and Maggie are on their own mission. Daryl's on his own mission. A lot of people think that he's out looking for Rick, and I could agree with that. Because, obviously, looking for Rick is not going to be an easy thing to do. Obviously, they must find out something about Rick at the end of the series that would make him want to go out there and try to find him. But another one of the things that people have brought up, and again, it is an interesting question, is that will Daryl, since he's going out so far, and since he's going out to, hell, another country, will we see Daryl find any of these faster zombies? Will this be an obstacle for Daryl where he has to face fast walkers? So, again, that could definitely, kind of complicate things if he's looking for Rick, and you got these walkers that are kind of running after him this entire time, So, obviously, that could make it just a little bit challenging, but, yeah. Definitely a interesting kind of comment from Norman Reedus that he may or may not run into some old friends. And again, when he says that, the first thing my mind kind of goes to is Rick, obviously, because he's one of the characters that's, out there, and obviously he would be somebody that I would not be surprised if Rick was in another country, because we are dealing with the CRM here, and obviously we know that they are, a huge organization. So, could Daryl have to go out, a long ways away to try to find Rick? Absolutely. And again, it kind of makes you wonder if that's what this is about. So it's definitely very interesting, and I think that Negan and Maggie's journey, while I think it could also be connected, I do find it a bit weird, however, that they would be out in New York, and then you'd have Daryl out, in another country, So again, it's very hard to tell right now if these two spinoffs are going to be kind of somewhat related, if the mission is going to be the same to try to find Rick, or if these are just simply two separate things, which is very likely as well, too. That these are two just very different, type of, stories, two different types of shows, and they have nothing to do with each other. But obviously, if you guys have heard what I've said before, I personally think that they should have just had Daryl in Isle of the Dead. I don't feel the need for a Daryl-only show, especially because, you know, Melissa McBride, you know, Carol is not going to be in this show. I really don't see the need of having two different spinoffs when I feel like they could have both characters on one mission together. And if both of these shows are about trying to find Rick, then yeah, I definitely think they should have just combined this into one show. But again, that's kind of what makes me think that maybe these will be separate missions and totally unrelated, because why wouldn't they, you know, connect them, you know? So again, a lot of questions. Will they find Rick? Will this be the way our characters kind of find Rick? And will this lead to the movie somehow? It's a very good question, but I guess we'll kind of, you know, focus in on Rick now as well, too. When the hell are we going to see Rick? Will it be at the end of the show, of the main Walking Dead show? Will it be in this Daryl show? Will it be in the Negan and Maggie spinoff? Or will we wait until the damn movies? So, again, this, you know, this whole Rick situation is really starting to piss me off. And the main reason I say that is because, obviously, you know, I don't have to remind you guys, Rick is my all-time favorite character of The Walking Dead. One of the best characters in TV in general. And I know every time I say that, people are like, really, Dan? You like him that much? Yes, I do. I think he is an amazing, amazing character. But again, it pisses me off how they're just... It's like they're dangling that fruit right in front of you, you know? And it's like, I want to get to it, you know? But it's like, they're forcing you to watch all these different shows just to find out where he is. And again, let's address the other elephant in the room. Once again, I have not seen jack shit about this movie. I mean, seriously. And I barely even bother to do Rick Grimes movie updates anymore because there isn't any. You know, there's no updates whatsoever. But this film is getting ridiculous. I mean, it is. Like, seriously, 2018, they announced this. 2019, you know, you get the writing done, whatever. Makes sense. 2020, okay, you know, you couldn't film because, obviously, you know, the shutdowns and all that. Makes sense. 2021, they promised us that they would start filming in the spring. It did not happen. 2022, they promised us that they would start filming in the spring. Yet again, it didn't motherfucking happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting very frustrating. And honestly, this is getting so stupid. The fact that these shows, these spin-off shows about Daryl filming in Europe and Maggie and Negan in New York, the fact that these are getting greenlit before this movie that was announced back in 2018 is even getting close to production, I mean, it is absolutely out of this world. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see if they find Rick or not in these shows, or if that has anything to even do with these shows. Because, again, that could be very likely. You know, Daryl's just off, you know, in some other country because he just wants to be, you know. And Negan and Maggie are off finding supplies for the community. I mean, it could be that simple. So, again, Walking Dead franchise, give us Rick Grimes back. I don't care how, I don't care when, just give us Rick Grimes back. It is actually getting, it's actually getting to a point where it's ridiculous. Like, years and years now of not having any info on where he is, not having any idea on when these movies are going to start filming, not having any idea on if these spinoffs have anything to do with him, if he's going to be in the final season. I mean, seriously, Rick Grimes' return, all I'm going to say to Gimple, it better damn well be worth it. Because so far, this is absolutely insane. And you're letting this character go, and it literally is, it's actually becoming frustrating to talk about. So, anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss my videos for The Walking Dead. Follow Dan's walkthrough reviews, subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.